Hello world, it's Hatim Tekri. Today we'll explore the list in Dart. So in Dart, there are two types of lists. First, fixed length list and second, growable list. And in this video, we will cover the fixed length list. So first, what is fixed length list? A fixed length list is a list which have a number of elements having same data type where the length of the list is fixed. That's mean the fixed length list is a list where collection of elements having same data type and the size of that list is fixed. Now this fixed length list is also known as array in other programming languages. In other programming languages, we use array instead of fixed length list. And in this video, I use the term array instead of fixed length list. So whenever I use array, this array stands for fixed length list. So now first we understand the requirement of array. So let's take an example that if you want to create the 10 integer variable and have to assign data to that 10 variable, then what should you do? You would create a 10 variable and assign data 10 times. So let's see this in the program. So move on to the program. So let's create 10 integer variable. Start from A1, A2, A3, and so on till A10. We have created a 10 integer variable, but this is not a right practice. Now in this case we use array. When you want to create a bulk variable of a same data type, then you have to use array. So let's take the array in the program. So to define the array, first we have to write list keyword, then in the bracket mention the data type, then variable name, that is a, equal to, then we have to use new keyword. This new is a keyword. We'll see this in our further videos. Then list keyword. Now in this bracket we have to mention the size of the list. So here the size is 10. So this is a syntax to declare the list, that is list, then data type, variable name, then new keyword, and then again list keyword, and in the round bracket you have to mention the length of the list. This is a syntax to define the list. Now the rules of list. There are certain rules of list. First, the element in list are stored in ordered way. Second, the element in list are in sequence. Third, the length of the list once defined cannot be changed. That's mean once you have defined the length of the list, then you cannot change it. In other way, the length of the list declare at compile time and not at runtime. How the element in the list are stored in order way. There are a concept of index. Every element in the list have its index value, and the index value of the list starts from 0. And in this case we have length 10. So the index value start from 0 and end with 9. So the last element is stored at the index value 9. And the default value of every element is null. So let's see this in the program. Now first we write index value 0, 1, 2. The initial value of all the element is null. Now let's define the first element. To assign the data, we have to use the variable name, then the index value, that is 0. First index value is 0, equal to 1. Now to define the data to the variable, it is not mandatory to define the data in the sequence of index value. We can assign the data first 0, then 1, then 4, then 3, then 10, then 9. whatever we want. So it is not mandatory to assign the data in the sequence of index value. So let's see. Now I assign the data to the index value 4. Now let's print all the 9. So now if I print all the element, first try with the 0. Click on the run button. It's give error because so the error was I have write L in the small case, but in actual this L is capital. So now click on the run button and see the output of A0. Yeah, it's print 1. So we have assigned the 1 value to index value 0, and when we print A0 it's give 1. So now let's update our list. It's 1, 2. Now let's print all the element and see that our list will match with our output or not. Click on the run button. And yeah, it matches with our list, that is 1, 2, null, null, 5, null, 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 null. So it's hence prove that the default value of every element in the list is null. Now let's define another variables. Click on the run button. First update our list 22 print 7. And yeah, it's matched with our list. Now if you want to update the element, for example, if you want to update the element of index value 1, which we have already defined, to first update our list, click on the run button. And yeah, it's updated the value. If you want to update the value which you have already assigned, then just repeat it again and it will update. So in this video, we have covered the fixed length list, which is known as array. So that's it for this video, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.